Y'all know what it is already, right? It's your boy Quest, and this is your marriage moment. Let's go. What up, y'all? It's your boy Quest, man. Welcome to another edition of Marriage Momentz. Big shouts out to Jorge and Kayla last night for the good, the bad, the sexy. Big shouts out to everybody who joined us last night. Please want y'all to remember, first and foremost, January 4th, Chicago, Illinois. Yep, we in the Chi-Town for the Grow Marriage Conference. Let me tell y'all something. It's going to be official. I'm bringing Faith with me. My boy Preach is coming with me. We're going to have the assessment. It's going to be something to remember. If you want tickets and information, do remember, go to growmarriageconference.eventbrite.com and get your tickets there. Yeah, so last night on the Good, the Bad, the Sexy, we had a discussion around marital roles. And I realized that there are a couple of things that we may not be paying attention to. Kayla brought up a good topic last night, or a good point in terms of when we have an issue that we're dealing with, there's a trigger or something that serves as a trigger. That's something our spouse may do, or our spouse may be that trigger, right? For an issue with us that stems from something that happened before we met or married our spouse, right? And then what happens is we let them know what the trigger is, and then we put the expectation on them, or let them bear the burden of not being that trigger, right? Like I told you, you knew that this thing served as a trigger. And here's the funny thing. Sometimes that thing may be the way that they're wired or a part of who they are. And it's not really something bad, but because of what they do, it serves as a trigger, right? Or it might be something that they just need to grow in themselves, but we don't get to put the burden on them because that thing that they need to grow in serves as a trigger for us, right? And I thought that that was major, because sometimes in our marriage relationships, we are facing the same issue, or when we come to a particular place, we get the same result when we come to this one particular place. I was reading a devotion this morning, and I wanted to share it with you guys as it relates to the topic, right? And the author basically said, when we have the same conflicts over and over again, it's likely that there's something deeper going on that will provide an opportunity for healing if we can stop reacting and start exploring. That's big. Stop reacting and start exploring, right? And exploring what's driving our broken patterns. That was certainly true regarding our ongoing discord about mealtime. When I was 12, my grandfather died, and our extended family fractured due to some poor choices and miscommunication. After two of my father's beloved siblings moved out of state, he turned to liquor to numb his pain. This eventually led to a full-blown alcohol addiction lasting more than a decade. Now, during my middle and high school years, dinner could be a tense affair. Would Dad be on time? Would he be sober? And if he wasn't, how would Mom respond? There was an obvious connection between my childhood wounds and our marital strife. Christopher's struggle with the management uncovered my unresolved pain and amplified my unprocessed anger. My response replicated my family of origin's patterns and certainly did not help Christopher feel loved or grow in his time management skills. And I think that that's major. Once again, sometimes we have issues that stem from something outside of our marriage or even before our marriage took place. And our spouse, because they're the closest one to them, we make them bear the burden of an issue that we never assessed, an issue that we never took time to look at, an issue that we never got the healing from, right? And so I'm a firm believer, right, in authenticity, right? Which is a clear and honest interrogation of who we are, our behaviors, our preferences, and what are those things that trigger us, right? Is it something that happened from our spouse? Okay, cool. If it happened from our spouse, we can deal with it. But a lot of the times it's something that happened before we got married or before the relationship took place. And what am I saying? I'm saying it is time for us to start addressing those things. Start being authentically you. Start operating in authenticity, right? Which is a clear and honest interrogation of your past experiences, right? And how they're playing a role in your current marriage, right? Your upbringing and how they're playing a role in your marriage, right? Especially if it's working against what you're trying to build in your relationship. But it's authenticity at the end of the day. So I encourage you, I implore you, I challenge you Start taking a long look in the mirror, examining who you are as a person, finding out where those issues that keep coming up, where are they coming from and what's driving them. I think she said it best. She said to stop reacting and start exploring. You know what I say, man, from shaky to good, from good to great. Ultimately, what we want is phenomenal marriages, but phenomenal marriages don't just happen. It takes work. So let's do that, y'all. Work. And if you're not working on your marriage, then my friends, what are you doing? It's your boy Quest saying peace. What up, y'all? It's your boy Quest. Listen, Chicago, Illinois. That's right, Chicago, Illinois. I'm back in your city again. For what? For the Grow Marriage Conference. Listen, guys, this conference is going to be unlike anything I've ever done before, right? We're implementing an assessment. We're going to learn about ourselves as individuals, because I found out that when you're healthy as individuals, the marriage as a natural result will become healthier. So we're going to find out about our preferences. We're going to find out about our behaviors. We're going to find out about the things that make our spouse lovely and the things that we don't like so much about our spouse. We're going to find out about our wiring. And guess what? I'm going to bring my lovely wife, Faith, with me on this one. Yup, she's coming in with me. And guess what? We got a whole bunch of other surprises that we're going to bring to you for the marriage conference. When is it going down? January the 4th, Chicago, Illinois. That's right, January 4th. I am going to be in the building. So guess what, y'all? Y'all need to be there at the Grow Marriage Conference. Don't meet me there, y'all. Beat me there. I'll see y'all soon.